Now, I've just taken delivery of an Axminster Craft AC82E dust extractor. Now, those of you that watch this channel regularly will know that I already have one of these dust extractors, so why on earth do I need two? Well, the answer's simple really. It's not for me, it's for my local men's shed. Now, the men's shed currently uses high pressure, low volume shop vacs, and you'll know that shop vacs are incredibly noisy. So one of the big things we can change in the shed to make it better for those with hearing aids and tinnitus is to fit a low pressure, high volume dust extractor like the AC82E. And to make things even more convenient for the men in sheds, we're going to fit an automated on-off system to it. Now, this dust extractor comes with an NVR switch, which isn't compatible with an auto on-off system. So the first thing I've got to do after I've assembled the unit will be to remove that NVR switch and replace it with a normal switch so that the automated on-off system can work properly. So this is a pretty heavy machine and it has to be assembled so that it fits on its wheeled cart. Assembly should be pretty straightforward, so I'll do that first before I start modifying the power switch on it. So I'll sort all the parts out so that I can easily find the bits that I need and start to assemble the trolley. I immediately encounter a problem, which is one of the threads on one of the casters is completely mangled. I try correcting it just using the bolt itself, but that doesn't work, so I end up having to get my dies out and having to recut the thread. It's not a good start. If you're enjoying this video, then please consider subscribing. It's completely free and would really help me out a lot. Now, these casters spin, so there's a bolt on the bottom that you hold so that you can keep the thread still while you put the nut on the top. Now, the diagrams suggest you should tighten this, but it's impossible to tighten it more than finger tight because you can't actually get a spanner underneath in order to tighten it anymore. So I have to do some thinking out the box to solve this problem. The rest of the assembly is pretty straightforward. NVR switches reset to off when the supply is removed, and this is why it won't work with aftermarket auto on-off switches. I found it a lot easier to place the main unit on the ground upside down and bolt the cart to it than to have the cart up the right way and then try to manhandle the very heavy main unit onto the cart and then try and bolt it in place. That was far too difficult. It was a lot easier to have the weight on the floor and frankly a lot safer. I then go on to replace the NVR switch with a normal on-off switch. If you want to see how I converted my Axminster Workshop 82E dust extractor to a key fob remote control, then there's a link in the description. There's also a link in the description as to why I think this is an excellent dust extractor for a small workshop, especially when combined with an air filter cartridge. If you've got any thoughts or questions about what you're seeing, then leave them in the comments below. This is a hobby for me and I enjoy reading your comments and responding to them. I can normally respond pretty quickly because it's a small channel. With the NVR switch now replaced, I can do some final tests. Before you go, please click that like button and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.